Hey guys and girls, welcome to another Sunday afternoon chat. I don't know what that building is out there, a prison or something? That might be, sure might be. It's a big old building. I know if it is a prison, I'm glad I'm here and not there. I am on Interstate 40 on this Sunday afternoon, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. That's what we're doing. We got the Expressway Ram hammer down here, got a Ranger 521 behind it. We have been the last 3 days at the Mid-State Show in Phoenix, Arizona, downtown convention center. And we just had a great time. I've been with my buddies from Shell, working with in the Shell Rotella booth. They've got the Mid-States. We've got quite a few members in Mid-States that just buy an awful lot of Shell Rotella and Pennzoil. And we've got the new Shell antifreeze now. And that's been a lot of people interested in that this week. But we had a great time at the Mid-State Show, a tremendous show. Big shout out to everybody. Talked to a lot of people there that fished, a lot of vendors that were fishing, a lot of the members that were fishermen, and just had a sensational time there. This week went by in a heartbeat. Is it just me, or does it seem like that a week goes by a lot quicker than it used to? I don't know. It just seems like that, man, a week just flies by. We had a great week. The bad thing about this week was that there was no fishing involved in this week. I did not fish a bit all week. I didn't even have any time to run down on the pier and fish there at the pier or anything. We did get involved in a little bit of outdoor activities this week. Jamie came down, Larry Sissel came down, and those two, plus Apache and me. We did get our third Texas Hunter stand up on an 8-foot tower. We put it in that place that they said could not be done. Chris said there's no way you're going to be able to put a stand there. Jamie said, I don't know, Dad. I don't know if we get it there or not. Larry said, I don't think we ought to put it there. And Apache said, hey, you want to put it there, Jimmy? We'll try to put it there. We have that stand up, and we'll probably show some video of that. We did shoot some video on an iPhone. We haven't shown you the video putting the other two up on a stand because we have technical problems. We have it recorded on an iPhone, transferred it over to Jamie's iPhone. He can't get it to Pat. I don't know, all that production stuff. Maybe Jamie will just edit that thing and we'll get it done. But other than that, the week was involved in driving from the ranch out to Phoenix, Arizona, 1,100 miles, getting the boat in the convention center there. The people at the convention center in Phoenix was the best I've ever seen at taking care of people. I mean, they took care of me getting this Ranger 521 in the show and out of the show. The show ended at noon today. 5:23, I was out driving down the highway. 12:23, not 5:23. 12:23, I was out driving down the highway, so it was really great. We've got a big week planned this coming week. Of course, tomorrow is supposed to be 75 degrees at my ranch. And where am I going to be? Interstate 40, eastbound and down. That's right. It's going to take all the rest of the day. We'll drive tonight till 10 or 11 o'clock, get a hotel room. And if you're out here on Interstate 40, you're going east or west, we're going to be going eastbound. But if you're going west, you see a big red Ram, Expressway Ram truck and a big red Ranger back behind it, all wrapped up real pretty with big black Mercury. Wave, honk, holler at us. If you pass us, we have a lot of people pass us, wave, and take pictures as we drive down the road. That's pretty cool. But we got a good week coming up for this week. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention that we have a few winners from last week's giveaways where we gave away 10 Hook for Life books, 2 pair of Jimmy Houston Solar Bat sunglasses, and I think 5 t-shirts. Not all the winners have contacted us, so contact us on Chris's pecan phone or call our office and contact us and prove to us that you're one of the winners that we announced last week. If you did not watch last Sunday afternoon's chat, right at the end of that video, I announced the winners. I think 17 winners in all. The ones that have won that you've contacted, we've already got your prizes out to you. Most of them probably got them by now. But don't forget to if you didn't watch last Sunday, watch last Sunday and check right at the end of it. Oh, by the way, while we're talking about watching videos, I looked at my analytics and this blows me away. Only about 20% of the people that watch our videos on Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube are subscribers. You know what that means? That means that a bunch of y'all are watching this. We usually have 3,000 or 4,000 watch the Sunday afternoon chat. If we have 3,000 of you watch it, only about 600 or 700 of you are subscribed to our channel. The rest of you are just watching. Hey, we need subscribers. We need for you to get in there. If you are watching Jimmy Houston Outdoor video, any of the Jimmy Houston Outdoor videos and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that little notification bell so your phone will ding every time we do it. It's easy to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So if you're watching this channel, scrolling through YouTube, maybe it was recommended to you, whatever, you're watching this, be sure and subscribe to Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube. We got 35,000 subscribers. That's a small channel, but it's way bigger than it was when we started at the end of February last year. So hit that subscribe button, subscribe to Jimmy Houston Outdoors. If you got some friends that's watching Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube, ask them if they're subscribed. If they're not, say, shame on you, shame on you. You need to be subscribing. Hey, let's think about this week coming up. This week, I'm only going to be home. I'm going to be home Tuesday and Wednesday all day tomorrow. I'll be driving. It's supposed to be 75 degrees at the ranch. I've got Tuesday is all tied up in meetings and stuff, so I'm not going to get to fish Tuesday. Wednesday is the only day, and I have not had this Ranger 521 in the water yet. It's not been wet. And so I was going to go fishing for a few hours on Wednesday, try out my new Garmin Live Scope, and just go out there and play around, maybe take Lucy out in the boat. She hadn't been in the boat in a long time. And but the high tomorrow is 75 at my ranch. The high Tuesday is 37. Yeah, that's right. Just reverse the numbers. That's about all they did. And 73, 75 tomorrow, 37, 35 on Wednesday. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But so I probably won't get to go out there and do that day either, because I'm not that bad at them to run out there. Lucy doesn't want to go fishing. Lucy's my dear, for those of you who don't know, but Lucy does not want to go fishing in 35-degree weather. She just does not like fishing enough to go in 35-degree weather. So Lucy's doing fine. We left Lucy and Milburn and Beamer in the care of Apache. We talked to him a couple days ago. He just left the house and said they were doing great. He's watching the ranch while we're gone. So hopefully Lucy and Milburn and Beamer, they're probably missing us. They're going to come running up with their tails wagging when we get home sometime tomorrow evening, but we'll be getting home sometime tomorrow evening. But looking at this coming week, there's a couple things we'll be doing. One of the things is I'm going to get to go back to the big NRA show at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's a big, giant outdoor show. The NRA bought that show a few years back. It is, I think, the biggest outdoor show in the country. It's a consumer show. Anybody can go. You don't have to, it's not a member show like we just did at Mid-State. Let me tell you something that happened at the Mid-State show. This is kind of funny. You have to be a member to get in. You have to have a badge on. It's got your name on it. And they got guards at the door, and you can't get in. Well, I've got a friend of mine from YouTube, Rage. Some of y'all have visited with Rage on the comment section of YouTube. And Rage, his uncle, is a good friend of mine, Fred Ward. And Rage said, Jimmy, I gotta meet you while we're out there. I just want to come up and visit with you for a few minutes, shake hands. And I said, well, I don't know if that show, I don't know if it's a consumer show or not. I'm not sure you can get in. If you'll just let me know, call Chris on our pecan phone. You can't get in the door, I'll come outside and visit with you a while. And so I'd gone around to look at some of the hunting stuff. I ran into Butch Thomas over there with Morrell Archery Targets and several other friends that I have that had booths there at the Mid-State show. And I come back to the booth, and who is there but Rage? Standing there by my Ranger. He's got a Ranger shirt of his own on. He's standing there, and I said, how did you get in? And he said, I thought I was going to have to flash my badge. He's a Phoenix police officer. I think he's a helicopter pilot. I think he flies a police helicopter. And he said, but I just talked my way in. So he got in that show, and we had a great visit. Chris just happened to be over the show at that time, and Chris got to visit with him too. And his uncle, Fred Ward, a great friend of mine from a long time back, him and I practiced together in separate boats, but practiced in the same areas and shared water in a BASS tournament on Lake Powell years ago. And Roland Martin was practicing with us, and the three of us was sharing water. And I told somebody I thought that Fred and Roland and I, in some order, would get first, second, and third in that tournament. When it was all said and done, Fred Ward won the tournament, I got third, and Roland Martin got sixth. So we didn't miss it too bad, 1, 3, and 6, not 1, 2, and 3. But here's the kicker. My buddy Larry Nixon got second, and he drew Fred Ward in the tournament. So he was really fishing our fish also. So the fish we had located in practice, we ended up getting first, second, and third, and sixth in that tournament with Larry. And Larry caught like the biggest fish in the tournament, like a 9-something, biggest bass I think ever been caught out of Lake Powell. And I caught the second largest fish in the tournament. It weighed 6-something, but Larry blew me out of the water. So, but we're going to be in the Harrisburg show at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on Thursday night and Friday night. By the way, my buddy Roland Martin, a lot of y'all are on Roland Martin's YouTube. If you're not, go over and check it out. He's got a great YouTube channel. Go check Roland out. He's got a lot of how-to stuff. if you want to learn from the best, you're learning from Roland Martin. A lot of what I learned about bass fishing, I learned from Roland Martin. So go check his YouTube channel out. Tell him that Jimmy sent me over here to check you out. He's got a great YouTube channel. He posts about a couple nice videos a week, plus a What's Happening Roland that I got him doing a deal just to tell about what he's doing throughout the week also. So, but we'll be at that Harrisburg show on Thursday and Friday. Roland Martin will be there Monday and Tuesday. So plan on going to the NRA Harrisburg Outdoor Show more than once this next week. But Roland will be there. Well, it'll be tomorrow. Roland will be there tomorrow night and Tuesday. I'll be there Thursday and Friday. Now, here's the other thing. I'm going to leave and get out of there Saturday morning. I'm flying to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've got a lot of great friends in Chattanooga. Thunder Thornton, my buddy there, a great friend, a great individual. Him and his whole family, great friends of mine for a long time. I've stayed at his house many times. He's been at my house. We've elk hunted together. Just had a fish together, had a lot of fun over the years. Philip Fulmer, of course, the athletic director at the University of Tennessee, and a great friend of mine. But I will be in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Silverdale Baptist Church. Silverdale Baptist Church on Saturday night, and I think they've got they hold about 1,600 in their main sanctuary. They've got a couple of overflow areas, about 350 and 250. And we'll be having a big wild game beast feast, I think they call it. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll be speaking there that night. We'll have great music. We'll have there's a comedian going to be talking. And so when you're laughing, you're not going to be just laughing at me. You're going to be laughing at a great comedian. So we're going to have a great night at church there on Saturday night. This is next Saturday, a week from yesterday, in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Silverdale Baptist Church. So that's a week that we got planned this week. And I'd give anything if I can get out there and get this boat wet, but it's probably not going to happen. Tuesday, if I could steal an hour or something, I'd get out there and make a few throws and try to catch a fish or two, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But pretty quickly, I think the following week, we're having weather that's supposed to be in the 50s every day in Oklahoma. So the following week, we're probably going to get this boat in the water, and I'll take you all on our maiden voyage. Lucy and Milburn will probably go on the boat with me. I imagine Beamer will too. So we'll go out there on our maiden voyage. I don't know if we catch any fish or not, but we'll have some fun. And probably we'll be able to catch a few. You know, the bass they don't know if it's winter or spring right now. We've been having these 75-degree days, and I caught a bass down there off the pier the other day, and he came off the bank. I thought a crankbait. He hit about 3 feet away from the bank. I was on the pier. I saw something move under a bush, and then that fish bit. That fish come out from under that bush and run out there about 10 foot away from the bank and grab my crankbait. So, and then Larry caught a few off the dock, off the pier, and he caught those out throwing in 30 foot of water, dragging a worm on the bottom. So, you just never know. They could be anywhere right now. They're kind of confused about whether it's February, the worst month of the year, or spring is here. They don't know. 75 degrees, feels like spring. Big old train moving across out there. I love driving out here in the West. I mean, it all looks the same, but I just love driving. We just come out of the mountains. We had a ball in the mountains. We tried to stop and shoot this Sunday afternoon chat in front of a snow-covered mountain. It was beautiful, but it was so windy up there. The audio was horrible, and you couldn't really see the mountain. If you zoomed in on the mountain, my head looked like a 50-pound watermelon. It was so big. So we didn't do that. We tried it and it didn't work. But anyway, it's going to be a great week. When y'all are thinking out there this week and something to think about being a blessing to somebody. I'm going to be around a lot of people this week, thousands of people at those shows on Thursday and Friday in Harrisburg and at Baptist Church on Friday night. And my goal needs to be your goal this week. My goal is to be a blessing to everyone I come in contact with. My buddy Daniel Arms Family Homestead, said that DJ, his wife, tells the kids when they leave to go to school every day, don't be a burden today, be a blessing. And so I'm going to try to be a blessing to everyone I come in contact with. So no big philosophy or anything. When you go out there tomorrow, TGIF, TGIM, thank God it's Monday tomorrow, try to be a blessing to everyone you come in contact with. Hey guys and girls, I'm hoping y'all having a great week. We're going to be eastbound and down on Interstate 40. You see this red Ram and Ranger boat, holler, honk, and wave. I'll see you in the morning. Catch of the day. Later. Love you guys.